Hello everybody, thank you for joining Mark and me on the vlog today. We've got some good news stories today for this update. So I'd just like to share with you a good news story about finance. A couple that we know recently were victims of a scam, sadly, and as a result of that several £100 was withdrawn from their account. But they couldn't get compensation because like all scammers, they were very, very good at their job. And they'd lured them basically through a series of actual seeming information about themselves to actually say yes to that amount being withdrawn. But after perseverance and actually a righteous outcome, that money has been restored just recently. And what's more, they've got 3 months interest to boot. So we're really thankful for that. And I just wanted to say that if you are in a place of lack at the moment, or you need a financial provision of any kind, or maybe you too have just need to see God move in any degree of the finances of your life, then please take this testimony as your prophecy today. The second story I'd like to share is from a colleague of ours who is a teacher and like so many different teachers, has been just wading through mountains of paperwork in order to respect guidelines and ensure safety of children, staff, etc., within the classroom setting. And she managed to get all this worked out according to her class numbers and so on, and was very happy, not just from a teaching point of view, but also felt it was right. It was going to be a good outcome for both staff, parents, pupils alike, only to find that someone else had other ideas and these ideas conflicted, and there was a great deal of soul searching really at that point about what to do. And all I can say is that this was a suddenly of God, because from the moment we prayed about it until about an hour later, the situation was turned around and resolved completely, and to the satisfaction of both parties. So I want to give thanks for that, and that way God, after even sometimes a long time, he can just come suddenly. If you need a suddenly of God in your life, a breakthrough, then take that today. Take that as your testimony. And Mark's got just one more to share today.
Yeah, so I have a Christian friend in Southend, and they have an underlying health condition, which has meant that they have been very anxious about being out and about, and have really got to the point where they were getting up very early in the morning in order to go out, in order not to have any possible contact with anybody. This person has also been engaging in the worship stomping that's been going on across the borough, and in the light of recent communications about that, really felt a conviction from God that they should do a worship stomp in their own immediate area for some very specific issues, and they chose to do that today and went out not early in the morning but later in the day, and had a text message from the person at the end of that worship stomp and said, all my anxiety is gone. I wanted to bless my streets, I wanted to bless my area. I knew I was anxious, but I went out and did what I felt God was saying, and the remainder of my anxiety about being out on the streets, God has just taken it away. So again, if our heart is to respond to God and bless others, it'll boomerang, because we reap what we sow, and God is always faithful.
Bye for now.